Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to talk about cultured meat, like a meat which is purely grown in labs. So we are going to talk about this meats and everything in this video. So before talking to those things, I'll put a baseline here, like what is happening right now in companies, what those things I'll first say. So basically, if you take any meats or anything, like it may be beef or chicken or anything you take, there is not equal supplementary for vegetarians where they'll get other proteins or things which a non-vegetarian is getting in meat. So to bring this base to be equal, to have a normal compromise between vegetarians and non-vegetarians, that their diet or their food all have their equal proteins and source. Lots of companies around the world like Impossible Meats, Beyond Meats and so on, so they are working in this research only right now. So what is their base thing is they have to find some plant substitutes where it's going to provide some proteins or amino acids in some quantity where it is going to be equal for those people who are purely eating meat. So this is what their base aim is, and they are currently working on all those stuff is going on around the world. So this is what the baseline is. Now the next thing is there is a company like a US based company, but currently they found all those things in Singapore. So for this full thing which I'm going to say here is the rights, and it is owned purely by Singapore itself. In the sense, the first cultured meat which was given to the public is from Singapore. So that is what the first what Singapore owns here is. But it purely, this company is named as Eat Just. It is a US based company. So its headquarters in San Francisco, California. So what this company does is, this company is also working in that research thing which I told before. So like they are also working on the supplements, like substitutes for this animal proteins and source, but they purely work on egg related, like taking some egg substitutes to get some proteins or anything equal to this animal things. So this is what this company is doing, but currently they come up with a new solution named as cultured meat, where they artificially grow meats in their labs. So this is what the base thing what they brought new is, and what to like a new like for this idea as well, the Food Authority of Singapore has given a good signal. Like they told that this is good and you can even sell it in the public. So this is what the statement given by the Food Authority of Singapore as well. So currently this company is just growing those things, and they told like they'll just bring this substitute first in chicken nuggets. So chicken nuggets is basically so common in different places, and lots of people like around the world, everyone likes chicken nuggets. But in India, if you take top restaurants, then you'll be getting chicken nuggets. In normal, it will be like chicken 65 and so on. So, but what is the base idea? Like what is happening here is they'll just primarily use this cultured meat in chicken nuggets like a primary ingredient right now, and they'll just sell it in only one restaurant in Singapore. But in future, depending upon the need and source, they'll just make it as a mass thing, and it will come in different platforms, it will come in different restaurants. All those things will be happening in the future. So this is what is about the full history and what is happening and what is going to be the future. And so the next thing which I want to say here is how they are culturing this artificial meat. So that is what we are going to talk here. So for doing this, what they does is they'll just take a new, like a stem of cells from that animal. So that stem of cells is named as myosatellite cells. So it is basically it is available in almost every animals and source. So they'll take this myosatellite cells from the meat, like from the animal which they want to culture. It may be chicken or even goat, beef, pig or anything you take. They just take this stem of cells first from it. So it will be available in their fat parts or any fatty muscles and so they'll just remove this cells first of all, and then what they have to do is, and they have to give an environment for the cells where this myosatellite cell should think that it is still present in that animal. So for that, what they'll do is they'll basically keep this type of cells in a bioreactor. So this is what the first thing is, and the thing which I want to say here is the function of the cell. So the function of a cell is basically where if something happens to the tissues of that animal, like if some some tissues be damaged or any issues happen to that animal, then what happens is this myelosatellite cells will come into contact where it will form into myelotubes, and it will just cover those muscles. It will just replace those muscles on the baseline. So this is what the function of this myelosatellite cells does. So they'll just take the cells and they'll just keep it in a bioreactor right now. So what is this bioreactor? So bioreactor is basically where lots of industries and many companies use, where it is used to multiply microorganisms in some certain conditions, and these certain conditions can even be controlled by the scientists like lab people and so here what they are doing is they are just giving that certain controlled conditions where this myelosatellite cells will think that it is still stays in that animal, and so it will start multiplying itself. So this is what the first thing happens, and for multiplying cells they'll give those growth factors like emissions of carbon dioxide rays and all those stuff they'll give it. So this myelosatellite cells will start multiplying itself. So this is what the first thing is. Now the next thing, like what they have to do is they have to control, like they have to convert this myelosatellites into some tissues or anything, like what it does in that animal itself. So for that what they'll do is they'll just stop giving those growth factors. So automatically this myelosatellites will think that there is some issue in those places, and it will start converting into myelotubes. So that is what this tissue or a muscle, like which it usually does in that animal. So it will start converting to myelotubes. So while this conversion and everything happens, they'll just keep those myelocells in a gel, like a platform of gel, where this gel is made of 99.9% water and so this gel is going to make this structure of like what they want. So here they'll just make the structure of that meat of the gel. So they'll put this myelosatellite cells on that gel. So automatically now it will start converting to myelotubes, and the final result will be just in a form of a normal meat. So this is what the base idea, how it works and everything, like what is the process and so. And in this full process, this meat will have good number of proteins and amino acids, all those things will be there, but it is not real meat. So that is also I'm saying here. And there is no genetics involved here, because it is purely just taking those stem of cells and they are making those cells to work normally what it does in that animal. So that's it. This is what the process and everything. And if you ask me whether it is healthy or not, completely it is not health. It is not healthy. But what to say, like if this thing comes into action, maybe this climatic changes, deforestation, killing of animals, all those things will come to an end. So on those perspective, this is good. And who knows, maybe in future, like our future generations or their future generations will start accepting this cultured meat as well, because now currently the population is going high like hell, whereas if you ask the food supply, demand and source, it is still going so high, in the sense there is not an equal amount of food for those peoples, like the population of our world. So this is what is happening right now. But what is the thing is, this cultured meat may be used by in future peoples and so this is how it works and everything. And currently this company is planning to sell this chicken nuggets in their one restaurant right now, and maybe in future it will start developing commercial things. All those things will be happened as well. So this is about this full cultured meat from Eat Just company. So this is the end of this video. And if you have any doubts related to this, please comment below. I'll pakka reply to it. So hope so you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.